Have you heard of Cyprus? I'm Maverick Mitch, and on this episode, I'll be telling you why Cyprus should be added to your list. Suppose you're from Europe or the Middle East, chances are you've heard or visited the island country in the Mediterranean Sea. Cyprus is the third largest Mediterranean island after Sicily and Sardinia. It's right next to Egypt, Israel, Turkey, and Lebanon. It's less than an hour flight to these countries. The island's population is a little over 1.2 million, and it's divided into two territories, the Greek side and the Turkish side. Cyprus has had many empires and invaders throughout its history, which dates back to 300 BC. It was an English territory until its independence in the 1960s, and the island is geographically located in Western Asia. However, its cultural ties are more European. So we stayed in Ayia Napa on the island's southeast coast. I flew out of Montreal to London. Now from London, you have multiple carrier options to Larnaca. Booking flights separately saved me hundreds of dollars, and my layover was less than 2 hours. Making sure you give yourself time is essential in case you run into delays, and traveling with simply a carry-on is critical. Shortly after I landed in Larnaca, I was driven 40 minutes to Ayia Napa. So why visit Ayia Napa? So I didn't know much about Cyprus prior to visiting. It opened my eyes to that side of the world. The town has a relaxed vibe, beautiful beaches, and great restaurants. The nightlife is fire, and beautiful views of the Mediterranean coast. So we started the trip with an early morning pickup. We were then driven to various sea viewpoints. Believe me when I say the Mediterranean blue is just different. I mean, take a look at this chapel located at the edge of a vertical rock cliff. Below the church are caves, rock formations, and jumping points into the sea for the brave souls. So we then had lunch at Mistrali, which mainly serves traditional Greek cuisine. I mean, the way of life in Ayia Napa and Cyprus is more work to live and enjoy life. When I travel, I like to immerse myself in the country as if I lived there. And the way it works for me is that I continue my regimen. I settle my stay based on proximity to the gym. This was a last-minute trip which I was invited on. I was lucky that the gym was only a 20-minute bike ride. So I found this fantastic little gym with old school cast iron plates and plenty of machines to crush my workouts. After my workout, I explored the town to understand Ayia Napa better. I first noticed that I recognized a few fast food chains. There were numerous shops, lovely buildings, and plenty of restaurants. Ayia Napa attracts all kinds of visitors. Whether you want to relax or party, I definitely recommend Nissi or Konos Beach. So the following morning, we had a driver take us to the marina, where we spent our day on the catamaran. Our catamaran included lunch as we sailed along the coast of this beautiful country. I mean, I can understand why the island has been fought throughout its history. Its Middle East geographical location makes it an asset for Western countries. Hence, the English held on to the territory from 1914 to 1960. After Cyprus gained its independence, there was a lot of tension between the Greeks and the Turks. After a coup d'etat backed by the Greeks to get the entire island to Greece, the Turks responded with a full invasion, which concluded with Turkey occupying the northern part of the island, which is a little over 30%, and a militarized buffer zone was created for peacekeeping. I mean, there's more to the story, but that's the gist of it, really. Ayia Napa offers many choices for fine dining, bars, and clubs, and it's known for its vibrant nightlife during peak seasons. So we were there in early May, right before the flock of tourists in the summer. Nonetheless, it was still a great vibe and we had a good time. So four-wheelers are street legal in Ayia Napa, so you know I had to. In conclusion, we had a brief history lesson on Cyprus. We partied, had great workouts, cycled along the beautiful bike paths, had terrific Mediterranean cuisine, and rode four-wheelers along the coast. Ayia Napa is an absolute gem, and I'll definitely be back sometime. I'm Maverick Mitch. Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode. I would appreciate a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.